Good evening, everyone. In continuation with the previous video, in this video, I will explain the control circuits of GCSC and TCSC, GTO control series capacitor and thyristor control series capacitors. In previous videos, you understood that the power circuit and functioning of GCSC and as well as TSSC and TCSCs. First, let us look at GCSC control circuit. The GCSC functioning, as you are aware of that, it is a dual functioning of TCR, in which TCR is controlling the current waveform, whereas GCSC is controlling the voltage waveform, and TCR is injecting current harmonics into the system. GCSC is used to or injects the voltage harmonics into the system. In GCSC also you have power and control circuits. So this is the power circuit, this is the control circuit, power circuit, control circuit. In power circuit we have GCSC components, capacitor and GTO's antiparallel combination. The turn-off angle gamma control is provided for GTOs, gamma control. So the basic philosophy behind control circuit of this GCSC is similar to that of TCR. Instead of using current in case of TCR, in GCSC we are using voltage, that's all. So this power circuit of the GCSC is connected in series with the transmission line, in which the current flowing is I through the transmission line. VC is the voltage across the capacitance. These two are the required signals for us. So this is the VC, voltage across the capacitance. This is the current through the transmission line. This VC reference is obtained from the external control circuit. External control circuit signal. So this, for example, if you want to keep the terminal voltage as constant, you need to maintain some injected voltage equal to VC reference. So this is the VC reference. This VC reference is corresponding to voltage of 1 pu. 1 pu. That signal has to be given to this block. So this VC reference is given to reference is given here. So the one more signal is VC. Now you will obtain error from the summing junction. That error signal is given to here, somewhere here, from which we will obtain VC, required VC, that is the voltage across the capacitance, is the function of gamma that we have already discussed in the previous video. The relation between the VC and gamma is there. So I by omega C into 1 minus 2 gamma by pi minus sine 2 gamma by pi. Anyhow, you once again refer that expression, from which you will obtain gamma value. And here the system voltage, system current I is taken to the phase lock loop, from which you can obtain synchronizing signal. From here you will obtain gamma. So this gamma and theta is obtained here. So this gamma and theta is summed here, and theta star is used to control the gamma of anti-parallel combination of GTOs. By controlling that, you can control the voltage VC and its waveform as we required. So like that, at every interval you will obtain the error, from error VC, reference VC, actual value. From actual value you will obtain the gamma value. Gamma is altered and given the signal as gamma plus theta, so that you can get control over voltage injected by GCSC. The same is explained with the waveforms. This is the reference voltage synchronizing waveform. So this PT is the synchronizing signal. This is a signal function of gamma equal to k into 1 minus 2 gamma by pi minus sine 2 gamma by pi. From this expression you will obtain the gamma value. So now this is the gamma and the synchronizing signal. So this theta star is used to find the anti-parallel combination of GTOs. That means you can control the gamma, turn off delay angle control gamma, so that the VC waveform can be controlled as shown here. This waveform is controlled by using previous control circuit. This is the on signal, this is the off signal, this is on, this is off. Off signal, on signal, given appropriately to get the required required voltage control. This is the waveforms of GCSC, and this is the control circuit corresponding control and power circuits of GCSC. With this, GCSC control circuit is completed, which is similar to that of your TCR. To overcome the disadvantages of GCSC, that means injection of voltage harmonics are more, therefore let us go for TCSC controller. Instead of TSSC, we will go for TCSC controller. Why? Because this is TCSC control circuit. TCSC control circuit. Instead of TSSC, we will go for TCSC. Why? Because TSSC will have step-like control, and which may not be suitable to prevent the subsynchronous resonance, as well as it is not suitable to provide the power oscillation damping, and hence we will go for TCSC. TCSC is somewhat superior to that of both GCSC as well as TSSC. The harmonics of the TCSC can be reduced by splitting TCSC into number of capacitor banks and one capacitor anti-parallel with TCR combination, so that the TCR current can be very small and injected harmonics are negligible. Here also, I is the current flowing through the line, which is given here. This signal is taken for the control purpose. So here also, this is the reference signal, VC reference or XC reference. This is the actual VC or XC is here. This signal is negative, this signal is positive. The error is given here, error signal is given here. This error signal is given to the error amplifier, PI amplifier, from which required IL is obtained. This is the TCR current. So this TCR current, from which you can obtain the alpha, ITCR and alpha are related. ITCR is the function of alpha, from which you can obtain the alpha value. From the alpha value, the angle is adjusted to theta dot. Theta is obtained from the phase locked loop, and here I is fed to filter and phase correction loops, in which the fundamental component of I is extracted from the I and given to the control block of GPG, gate pulse generator. So from the gate pulse generator, the adjusted firing angle alpha plus theta is given to the anti-parallel combination of thyristors in order to control the required IL through the ITCR, through the TCR, that is nothing but ITCR or IL, so that the lagging current IL is suppress the excess capacitive current IC, so that net net current is IC minus IL as explained in the previous videos, so that when the IL is more, the capacitive current will be decreased. Therefore, when the terminal voltage is more, then you require more IL. When the terminal voltage is low, you require low IL. So therefore, based on your requirements, that means when the VC is low, error will be more. Therefore, based on error, you will get the more IL, and hence you will get the more ITCR, and hence overall capacitive current can be decreased. So the time for operation may be 5 milliseconds like in TCR. For this also 5 milliseconds. So this control circuit uses the filter and phase correction loops to extract the fundamental current from the actual current. So this is the control circuit 1 for TCSC. This is the second control circuit in which actual current is taken and given the reference. From actual current you will calculate the remaining values. This is the VC, same VC here. This is the IC, this is the I. The same current is used here. The control circuit is same, VC and VC reference. You will get error, error from error amplifier is connected. PI controller of error amplifier will amplify the signal, and the output of the error amplifier is given to controllable phase shifter, from which you can control the phase of that error. The input signal to the controllable phase shifter is obtained from the PLL, phase local loop. The input to the phase local loop is through the line current I. Now angle correction circuits will adjust the signal in synchronism with the system, and this signal is given to the gate pulse generator. That gate pulse generator generates the signal appropriately to control IL or ITCR, as in the case of previous control circuit. This is another control circuit for the TCSC. Compared to the previous control circuit, it is somewhat faster in response. So these two control circuits are used for TCSC control. So thank you very much. With this, control circuits of GCSC and TCSC have completed. In the next video we will see SSC. So that is converter based series controller. Thank you.